Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're doing yet another video on Bitcoin Mania and I need your help. So keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so here we are at Bitcoin Mania, and why do I need your help? Well, basically, I need you to share this video as much as possible because Bitcoin Mania is about to try and scam yet another lot of people, and we're going to get into this. But like I say, if you can share this, obviously if you want to watch the video, if you don't think it's worth sharing, then don't. But I would really appreciate it because I want to help as many people not lose their money as possible, and I hope you guys have the same outlook, because we've all lost money on sites, and if we can prevent people from investing in sites that are clearly scams, I want to do that, and I hope you do too. So who is this new group of people that Bitcoin Mania is targeting? Clearly, it is new members. Now, obviously, for some people, they will go, well, you know, you've put a scam video out there. There's other people that have put scam videos out there talking about Bitcoin Mania and its underhanded ways of getting people to invest. But the thing is the way Bitcoin Mania will look at it is, if new members are joining and have found their way to the program, signed up and are using the program, their Bitcoin Mania will have the thought of, okay, these people have not seen anything bad about this program, or they haven't seen anything bad enough to stop them from signing up and giving our program a go. So what we're going to do, as we've absolutely sort of almost gone to the brink of manipulating our older members, we're going to try to get new investment from new members. And the thing is this almost smacks as a bit of desperation to me, and I think Bitcoin Mania could be running out of funds. So I don't know for 100%, but we'll get into it. I do hope that any new members have watched this before they invest, and that is why I need you as old members, which I've asked to help, to get this video out there, because I need people that are thinking of signing up to this program, and even new members that are signed up to this program but have not yet invested. I need them to see this video so we as a community can stop them from losing money. Okay, so what am I talking about? So if we go into the news here, scroll down. Okay, so the first thing, which some of you guys that have probably signed up through me might well be still using the program and might have seen this. Thankfully, I know that none of you pretty much have invested anything, mostly, which is great, because I say it is just a big scam anyway. But also as well, before I get into this, if there are any new members that are watching this and they want a bit more background and a bit more context to what I'm sharing in this video, I'll put a video linked in the top right hand corner right now. Go and watch that, then come back and watch this one, and that's just going to give you a bit more information and a bigger picture and more detail, so you get a better idea of what I'm talking about and why you should not be invested in this program. Okay, so anyway, this is what we're talking about. So energy cancellation in dark mania. So friends, it was difficult period for us. We fixed a lot of bugs in the game lately, and from today we are announcing a complete cancellation of energy for miners in Dark Mania server. The decision only applies to members registered after, I think that's the 1st of September, not the 9th of January. So the 1st of September this year. Energy will be cancelled soon, will happen for all players, follow the news. Okay, so basically this is to lull, because remember, the only reason we need energy is to make withdrawals, yeah? That is the only reason. So essentially they're saying for new members, you can, if you invest, buy yourself some miners, you can make withdrawals without the requirement of energy in Dark Mania. And then if we scroll back up, but we have to scroll down to scroll back up, there was this announcement later saying energy cancellation for Bitcoin Mania. So not only in Dark Mania, they give the same announcement, but for yet again new members, saying essentially that basically they're getting rid of they're cancelling energy requirement for the Bitcoin Mania again, and again we only use the energy for making withdrawals. This update will strengthen the game's economy. Energy will be cancelled soon and will happen for all players, follow the news. Now this bit at the bottom we will get into in a bit, and this is where I think the desperation, for me it sounds desperate, but they also go on to say here, look, new energy miners. Okay, so forget that bit, but it says here, last month we received good income from advertising sponsors. Now we know that this whole thing with the sponsors is a load of BS. They basically say this, so it looks like they're getting income from other means. And if we take a look at my previous video quickly, I'll give you a bit of an overview of why this whole thing with the sponsorship is BS. Obviously you older members would have already seen this. If we click over to, this is the last video I did, so if we quickly listen, if we look here, this is a post that they posted on the 18th of the 2nd this year, and it says, friends, it says new USDC partner withdraws without electricity, right? That's all we need to look. USDC partner withdraws without electricity. Now, if we go into the news section, scroll down, and then what we're looking to, we're going to be looking way into the past on this, right? The reason why I am deliberately doing this is because I want you to see that I am using their site and showing you the posts that have actually been put on their site. Because obviously I've just shown you that one flash up on the screen, and I could have shown you all of these like that, but you're guaranteed someone's going to say they're fake posts. I've put them up there and they're fake posts. So that's why I'm showing you actually on the site. So here we go. So if we go to 21, scroll down, Dash partnership. Here we go. And then it says here, blah, 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 blah. Conclusions. Now the word conclusions, I've come to the conclusion that they use that word meaning withdrawals. So it says here, conclusions or withdrawals are available without energy or electricity. Yeah. So that's another one there. Yeah. Here, partnership, BNB, conclusions are available without energy. Again, withdraws without energy. Now, that's USDC, that's BNB, that's Dash. We also had it with TRX for a short time. We had it with Sol for a short time. every one of these posts were the same. We've partnered with someone, and now we can give you these withdrawals with no electricity. And then also as well, within that, there is a advert for miners. So this is go and invest, buy miners for BNB or USDC or all those other coins that we've told that you can get without electricity. Go and get them miners, which obviously that means investment into the site, and now you can mine that and you don't need to pay electricity. So yeah, but what happened? Every single time another post would come out somewhere shortly after, oh, the partnership has gone wrong, they've pulled out, or they don't, something else has happened. Unfortunately, now we've got to charge you electricity for these coins. And what is that? Is that the time between the post that we're looking at now, announcing the partnership, and the time when they announce the partnership has failed? Is that a standard time? No. And I'll tell you why. Because what they do is they wait until the sales of miners have dropped to a point, and they're going, right, okay, no one's going to buy any more miners now. So what we'll do, we'll now announce it. Now we've drained as much money out of our members as possible. We are going to announce that, unfortunately, that partnership has failed. So you're going to have to pay electricity on that. So basically, when they're in those posts, they refer to this outside income as partnerships. And for every coin that they announced had this partnership, like I said there, they said at the time you could basically make those withdrawals because of this partnership without any energy. And then, like I say, a short while later, that would be cancelled. And they did it every single time on, or basically pretty much every single coin that has ever been introduced to this site. And the thing is, all they've done is change the wording. Or instead of saying partnerships, they're now saying advertising sponsors. But it's the same thing. And the thing is as well, because they're targeting new members, obviously for those posts, any internal posts, like we get messages into our dashboard, they will be for members that are already on the site. But the thing is as well, they are also possibly relying on old members telling their friends, going, oh, get in on this site and, you can invest a little and you can get withdrawals for nothing. At the moment, we're having, as old members, we're still having to pay this energy and save up this energy to make withdrawals. But they're saying for new members, that's been wiped out. But the downside from that is when this all changes, because believe me, it will change. Knowing how this site has worked in the past, this free energy to new members will change. They will come out with probably, the advertising sponsorship money has dried up. Unfortunately, now we're going to have to go back to the old energy system because basically the ecosystem cannot sustain this, blah, 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 blah. And then suddenly you'll find that energy is back, even for new members, and you're paying it again. Or they figured out a way to completely get rid of the energy for new members. And like it says here, will happen for all players or all members, because they've figured another way out, another way to slow you guys down. Because if you remember, basically going back to my previous video and going back to other videos we've watched, basically the increase of energy, what that does is that essentially slows everybody down making withdrawals. And that is what this site has become about. It's about essentially preventing members from actually withdrawing their money. So they will entice you with these 99% discounts, 85% discount on miners to basically all of the coins that you have built up in your account. Say, oh, there's a 99% sale. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invest what I've built up in more miners. So they entice you to invest back into the site, but they will do everything possible to prevent you from actually making withdrawals. You know, every time they move the goalpost. So like, remember in that previous video, I think a few days, or I think it might have been actually the day before I made that video, that to withdraw 80 Dogecoins, the energy was something like 100,000. And I thought that's actually attainable. That is not actually that bad. And then literally the day after, when I created the video and I gave the example again of 80 Dogecoins, and how much did it cost then? 500,000 energy, because something had changed on the site and they made that adjustment. I can't remember what it was, but it was something to do with the energy and how they were having that. They talked about that the energy had been particularly low for some various reason, and now they'd gone past that point and they were now putting it back up. And it had never ever been that high, so it was weird to say that they were putting it back up as if they were going back to how it originally was, because it was never that high. And then, like I say, from one day to the next day, to make out the same withdrawal, it went from 100,000 energy to 500,000 energy. And that is, and like I say, this whole thing with the partnerships, the sponsors, it's smoke and mirrors. They're distractions. They're to make you feel that the platform is actually doing better than it actually is, to lull you into the sense of security that, okay, they're getting outside investment from these sponsors, from these partnerships, so clearly, these other companies are investing in them, so they must be stable, they must be a good bet that they're going to be around for a while. But it's BS, guys. It's absolutely BS. And that is why, obviously, in my previous video, I said that this is a scam and I was going to have nothing more to do with it. But obviously, I do check in because I like to see what is going on with the site. And when I saw this, basically making the withdrawals more attractive to new members, that is just a sign of we need new investment. Nobody is now, not many people are investing in our platform. So we need to come up with something to get more investment. And that is what they've done. They're now targeting new members with this whole essentially free withdrawals. The requirement of energy is gone for new members. And now, come on, quick. And the thing is as well, is they do this whole thing of make it out that, don't miss out. This whole FOMO thing, which is fear of missing out, which they play on. And they, and it's like with all of, when they would do the discount on members, they would say, oh, for a limited time, but it was like, they would say when BMT miners they were trying to push them for a limited time. But that limited time, they said, right, for the next 72 hours. But that 72 hours went on for about a month because they just keep pushing it and keep pushing it and keep pushing it. And while you guys are investing and buying those miners, they will keep pushing it, But then once they realize, okay, that moment's gone, we need to now come up with something else. And like I say, I think all of the old members are no longer investing because they've realized that basically this is a load of rubbish. And they, like me, a lot of members might have walked away and just said, no, forget about it. I ain't doing anything. And now it's like, okay, we need to now try and take advantage of any new members coming in. And then make them feel that, if they don't get in quick with their investment, then they're going to miss out. And that's what it's all about. But why does this smack of desperation for me? And I'll tell you why. Because this bit here, where it says, this update will strengthen the game's economy, energy will be cancelled soon. So, right, will happen for all players follow the news. So they're saying that all energy is going to be cancelled from their site for everyone. No matter who it is, old members or new members, it's going to be cancelled for everyone. But, drop back into the news again. Why are they trying to sell new energy miners? So so they're saying that the energy is being cancelled, but now new energy miners urgently, super profitable. Friends, last month we received good income, blah, 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 blah. Attention, one miner is available for purchase, therefore hurry up. Again, it's your FOMO, fear of missing out. One miner. They're making that say that you can only get that one miner. So don't miss out. Get your investment in, or basically obviously reinvest, because the thing is, and then also again, okay, going back to the all energy is being cancelled, they're now doing a discount on BMT miners as well. What do BMT miners mine or produce? They produce energy, the same as energy miners. So you've got two lots of miners that they are now pushing that only produce energy, when they're saying all energy is being removed from the site at some point. So for me, this is such a desperate move that it makes me feel that they are on the brink of literally disappearing if they do not get new investment in. So that is why I need you to share this video, one, so people don't lose out and don't invest into a site that is a scam, but also as well, if this goes on long enough and they have little investment, we might finally see the end of Bitcoin mania. And that means the end of one, or probably, one scam that has been removed from the internet that people can't lose on. So, and like I say, if you go into the account, we go into Dark Mania, and this is the other thing. This is again what they're trying to lull you into doing. Okay, so if we go into the shop, look at energy miners, right? So, and this is another way to stop you from making withdrawals. Basically, look, you can get yourself energy miner, even though apparently all energy is being removed from the site, but it's going to cost you 600,000 energy, right? So, but if you've got 600,000 energy, that's enough, or actually over enough to withdraw that 80 Dogecoin I said earlier, which is about $5. You could withdraw that. But what they want you to do is invest in an energy miner. So, okay, so, if you've spent all that time building the energy, they make out to you that, no, get this energy miner. You really, really, really want to have this energy miner. It's going to be super profitable, even though apparently they're removing all energy from the site, so it'd be a waste of your energy. But if you do that, you've then got to spend X amount of months again, or weeks at least, saving up that to make a withdrawal. So you'd be better off with that 600,000 to make your $5 withdrawal of 80 Doge. And it's like, and then your BMT miner, which basically is weird because it's going to cost you 100 BMT, and this is obviously the cheapest one. And it's going to produce you 1.5 BMT per day. I don't know. That just seems weird to me. Obviously, the thing is they keep making this whole promise that the BMT, which is the Bitcoin Mania token, is going to bring massive rewards for those that hold them. They've been saying that from the beginning. They did a crowdfunding at the beginning. When they first launched, they did this crowdfunding thing and got all the members to invest in BMT, and it was going to give us all special rewards, blah, 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 blah. When that crowdfunding ended and all that BMT had been purchased, what happened? absolutely nothing. All the things that they had promised would come if you purchase their special token, all the rewards and benefits and changes to the site and all this lot that would come once that crowdfunding had been fulfilled, but nothing happened. And yet they're still pushing it. They're still pushing it, saying, "Oh yeah, get the BMT token and you'll benefit this." But yet, I mean, there must be people out there that have literally got thousands in these tokens and they can't do anything with them. So again, what happens is all those people that have got those tokens, they think, well, I can't do anything else with my BMT token. So what I'll do is I'll buy a load of these miners. So then those thousands that they've got in their pocket, waiting for something special to happen on the site to use those tokens, they're going to spend them. They're going to buy them on these miners because they've been hanging on to them for so long. They just think, bugger it, I might as well just buy myself a BMT miner. And then I'll guarantee what will happen is somewhere shortly down the line, Bitcoin Mania will make an announcement and go, "Oh, for all of those people that are BMT holders, we're going to be launching these new rewards." And then at the same time, in that same message, they'll be like, "Get yourself BMT miners, get yourself some BMT miners, because that'll help you build up your BMT that you've actually just spent on the BMT miners." And then because no one's got any, because they've spent it all on BMT miners, how's the only other way that you can get BMT quickly onto the site? New investment. I tell you, it's in one way, it's very clever the way they do it, but it is such a scam. This site is such a scam. Like I say, all they want you to do is invest, and they will put everything they can in your way so you actually can't withdraw, or you just can't withdraw. That's what it is. Every time they move that goalpost, I mean, I'm expecting at some point in the very near future that 80 Doge will no longer take 500,000 to withdraw. It will take 700,000, 800,000, a million energy because of some other adjustment or something that's happened on the site. And that is how they work it every time they move that goalpost. But yet people keep falling for it, and I don't want anybody else to lose money on this site. So if you can share this, I would really, really appreciate it, because you know what it's like to lose money. I know what it's like to lose money. And if we can prevent other people from losing money on sites like this, then I think all the better. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there. I hope you found that helpful and informative. If you can, smash that like button, please. It really, really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.